What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I just finished watching the first episode of The Penguin. My reaction will be under my YouTube memberships. If you are new here, please go over and check out my YouTube memberships. I've got 2 levels over there. Level 1 is for $2.99 and you get priority replies, special polls, and live streams. I am going to be starting my live streams this fall. I haven't started them yet, but I am going to be starting them this fall, and I may be doing one a month. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. And level 2 is for $4.99, and you get everything that level 1 has, plus you get all of my reactions to all of the shows I watch, any movies I watch, and all of my uncut try not to laugh. So make sure you guys go over there, sign up, and check that out. This first episode of The Penguin was like a full-blown mob movie. I didn't see Tyrone's reaction, but he told me, like, yo, I felt like I watched a mobster movie. You're gonna love it. You're gonna get to know, if you don't know, I love mobster movies. I love mobster documentaries. I just love any of those things mobster like. Like, I'm one of those. I've watched Scarface plenty of times. I watched all the Godfathers, Casino. Like, I've watched, I don't know why, I see a mobster movie or documentary, I'm just all over it. So when I saw the trailer for this series, I was sold. Getting into this episode, I felt like I was watching, like, this was almost like a mini movie. Like, it was crazy. It was, for this to be the first episode, was absolutely insane. So seeing Colin Farrell play Penguin is crazy to me because, number one, they do such a great job with making him look the way that he does. And him having this like New York accent is really wild to me because he so does not talk like that. So he does just a great job at sounding like a true mobster. So in this episode, we see the end result of what happened at the end of the Batman. So we see the aftermath of everything just getting torn to pieces and them just trying to rebuild, and all the while the Penguin is just kind of seen just looking out the window, looking like the villain that he is. So not to just be on here too long about talking about this whole thing. But anyway, so we see that he's really trying to take over the city. He really is trying to take over the city. At one point they showed a picture of what's his name? I keep forgetting. I forget. My mind is just not getting. The guy who got killed, the big kingpin of Gotham City. At one point they showed a picture of him and it did not look like who it was in the Batman, but I guess this is a whole nother series, so they use somebody else's picture. Correct me if I'm wrong. But now his son has taken over as the kingpin of Gotham City, and so he ends up going to the spot, and he's got this file with all of this information, and I guess it's a bunch of corrupted information that he's got in this file, along with a box of jewels. In the midst of him getting ready to take everything, the son comes in. Now, it's said that he's got all these like drug abuse problems, but how he's going to take over the city. And I didn't think it was going to end well for him, but I didn't think it was going to end that soon in the episode. So, they're having this conversation, and all of a sudden he's basically talking down to the Penguin, and he's just like, basically letting him know that he ain't ish. Like, he's just like a nobody. He's laughing at him. And as soon as he started laughing at him, boom, kills him right then and there. Bah, bah, bah. And like, you guys have got to see my reaction. Go over there and check it out, because I could not believe that this episode just started this way in true mob form. And I was like, okay, here we go. So throughout the movie, he's trying to cover up his tracks with what he did. And his car is getting broken into by a bunch of kids while he's trying to get rid of the body. And he's like shooting at all the kids because they're literally trying to steal his rims, his car, and everything. And one kid is left behind, who turns out to be his, not his protege, but his little sidekick at this point. So he uses him to help with the body, and the guy stutters, and you know, so he's going through making all these runs with him, and they go through a bunch of stuff, and then they end up going to so this dude's son, he was wearing Salvatore, who was one of the other big guys, ring on his finger. His dad had it, and now he has it. Basically, he took it from him, he did everything to him, and now his son has it. So the Penguin took it, kept it. I thought he was going to keep it for himself. Later on, we find out what he does with that ring. But throughout the process, he's trying to figure out, he gets an alibi, and he's switching cars, and then he gets called from the family to go for a meeting, only to be told that his whole operation is going to be shut down. And he's kind of refusing. He's having this conversation with them, telling them, like, I can fix it, I can fix it. So then, the crazy daughter pops up, and she, I guess, is no longer in the asylum. So she looks crazy, but she is now like looking for her brother, and she's questioning him, and she's just kind of like back in the picture now, trying to figure out where her brother is and trying to figure the Penguin out. So along the way, the Penguin has a conversation with Sal, who is incarcerated, and he's making him a proposition, and Sal does not want to hear it. And then on his way out, he leaves his ring on the table in the room that they're in. And Sal was like, how did you get this? And he was like, oh, well, don't you, he done too much to you, and you know, they were rocking your ring like it was nothing. He's like, yeah, but how do you have it? So he basically let him know at that point, like, you're going to do business with me, pretty much. That's what I got from it. So he goes to try to find the kid who's with him, and he can't find him. Now at this point, he's riding through town in his loud purple car, and I'm forgetting her name, the crazy sister, sees him, and now they're on the chase to try to find him. So she's got him pinned somewhere, and he's trying to get away, and then he stops, and then he's trying to get out the car, and then the guys kind of try to get him, and he hides in the trunk. So then when he gets ready to get back out, he goes in the driver's seat, and one of her guys comes and tries to shoot at him and try to get him. He's fighting him, and all of a sudden he stabs him with an air freshener. That was one of the crazy things that I was laughing at in the beginning of this episode. So when him and this kid got in the car to try to get rid of the body, he's sitting there casually talking about this air freshener that he has, which later on becomes a weapon to stab the dude that is now trying to get at him in the car. So then when he stabs him, he gets out the car getting ready to shoot him, and he gets run over by a bus full of kids. I was like, oh my God. But then they finally end up getting him, and he's sitting here tied up naked. And homegirl is over here questioning him, and they pull one of the kids that were in the parking lot, tied up, beat up, And she's basically letting him know, like, I know you're lying, and I know you know where my brother is. So are you telling me that this kid is lying? He's saying that he was in the parking lot, that this is the reason why there's a bullet hole in your car. And he's like, yeah, he's lying. And they shoot the kid. So this dude not sacrificed. He lied on this kid and basically got him killed, all to save his lie, which I thought was so messed up. So messed up. So all of a sudden, we hear a car screeching, and the car, like, I guess, crashed in front of the family's house, and her brother is in the trunk, and his pinky finger is missing, and in the trunk, the door, it says payback. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, either Sal did him a favor, or he's flipping this around, making it seem like because his pinky finger is missing and that's where he was rocking the ring, Sal knows about it, and Sal went and had him killed just to get this off of his back. That's what I'm getting of the situation. So then we see the Penguin sitting there just laughing, and it was all his plan along with his sidekick, the kid. And they're sitting there eating slushies, and he's basically like, I'm about to take over the city. This felt like a movie. I cannot wait to see the next episode. Already, this episode is a 5 out of 5. To me, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, this is a 5 out of 5 already. I can't wait. I can't wait. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys watched the first episode. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you enjoyed my review for this first episode. And again, go over and sign up for my YouTube membership so you guys can continue to see my reaction to these episodes. Absolutely insane. As always, leave your comments down below. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.